My name is Jessica Christie and I'm the author of Cyril the Squirrel and His Adventures Through the Seasons. I'm here today to read you the story. There are some things at the back of the book that you can do that are not on this video clip. So if you're interested in these, or if you'd like to purchase the book for your own personal library at home, then head over to jessicachristie.co.uk. The story will take about 10 minutes long, so if you'd like to sit and listen, I hope you enjoy the story. This is a story about magic and adventure, but also a story about our world and nature. You'll discover secrets this book has to share, so get yourself comfortable and sit back in your chair. One morning, Cyril wakes to the smell of spring. Scurrying and jumping, he starts to sing. He sings to his friends still hidden away. Singing and laughing, he shouts, "Who wants to play?" Suddenly squealing, Cyril gasps at the floor, for there he sees pixies dancing out through a door. The pixies are dancing and chanting a song. Why don't you chant with them? It won't take long. "We are the springtime pixies. We like to dance and chant. We send our magic lovingly to each and every plant. Step right, step left, jump high, jump low. Now sway gently to and fro." Each magical beat wakes the seeds for their birth, and flowers upon flowers burst through the earth. "Amazing!" Cyril trills as he stomps on the ground, spinning in circles around and around. The pixies thank Cyril for his help with the plants, and as he bids them farewell, he hears their chants. "Every plant, every flower, every seed, every tree, each one holds life's magic just like you and me." While Cyril is waving and calling goodbye, a large wooden door floats down from the sky. Cyril wonders, what if I step through? Where will I end up? And what will I do? Cyril is curious as he jumps inside and finds himself standing on a strange colourful slide. Cyril laughs at what he sees, for he's standing on a rainbow high above the trees. Then slowly he turns to see a strange white glare hovering above him in the warm summer air. It's the summer sun and its wonderful light shining through the clouds, looking happy and bright. Summer solstice, Cyril wonders. Is it finally here, the longest and brightest day of the year? As Cyril looks high into the air, he nearly trips over as he spots a golden chair. Sitting in the chair is a magnificent king, and everywhere Cyril looks, tiny birds hum and sing. He's king of the world, bright and grand, opening the curtains to the golden land. The king picks up Cyril, and away they fly, soaring the heights and scanning the sky. Flying over mountains and gliding over seas, Cyril watches life's magic with the fairies and bees. The king says, "Cyril, now do you understand this magical, fantastical, beautiful land?" Cyril replies with a smile and a sigh, "Oh, Mr. King, life looks so beautiful when you can fly." The king winks at Cyril and vanishes out of sight, leaving behind him just a flicker of light. Cyril looks all over, high and low, wondering why the Sun King had to go. Then in the far distance Cyril spies a light, but slowly it dims as it brings on the night. It must be the Sun King setting his light down, resting for the night and removing his crown. Darkness creeps in as Cyril goes to bed, but suddenly in the air there's a swift flash of red. The wind surrounds him with her gentle breeze, while a strange glowing door appears amongst the trees. Cyril yearns for adventure, his eyes grow wide, but before he thinks he jumps inside. The sky is dark and the stars are out. Cyril wonders at their brightness when suddenly he hears an owl shout. Then out from beyond the starry night sky, Cyril spots a giant red dragon flying incredibly high. Her body is decorated by spike-shaped leaves. Sighing and grunting, she blows fire as she breathes. After a while, as the dragon looks to rest, she suddenly spies Cyril on his magical quest. "Who are you, great creature, and where are you from?" says Cyril, feeling small, but trying to look strong. "Why, I'm the autumn dragon. I come from far away. I follow the autumn season each and every day." Lazily stretching, the dragon lies down. Tilting her head, she starts to frown. Cyril asks the dragon if she feels okay. "No," says the dragon, "I haven't eaten all day." Now this is where Cyril becomes very brave, and stepping forward, he gives a shy little wave. Excuse me, dragon, I have an idea," shouts Cyril very loudly towards her ear. "Let's make some pumpkin soup and apple pie, 2 of my favourite foods. I think you should try." Says the dragon. "They sound delightful." And Cyril relaxes as she becomes less frightful. So under the dragon's watchful eye, Cyril sets to work making pumpkin soup and apple pie. Then out of the forest Cyril's friends appear, and as they see the food cooking, there's a welcome cheer. Finally, Cyril and his friends sit around, admiring the fire and the new friend they've found. As they enjoy the pie and slurp their soup, the dragon tells stories to the curious group. Eagerly she tells them story after story, all of which are filled with adventure and glory. And as the magical, fantastical night carries on, they finally finish in a mystical song. "Oh, merry is the day, and jolly is the night, lighting our hearts and hiding out of sight. The forest is alive with its seasonal chase, while all time is forgotten in this glorious place." At last, Cyril curls up into his nest. Burrowing up tightly, he lies down for a rest. But as the snow starts to fall, he rolls out of bed, muttering something about thinking ahead. Then echoing through the forest, Cyril hears a creak. So softly and slowly, he starts to speak. "Owl, is that you?" "No, it's not Owl, little one. 'Tis me, Queen Winter, and I've come for some tea." "Some tea?" Cyril says, surprised and confused. "But I'm off to collect food." And on went his shoes. Then on went his hat, his coat and scarf. Tugging on gloves, he gives a little laugh. Queen Winter replies with a smile and a wink. "I'll come too. What do you think? Many believe I am no good, spreading the coldness and frost as I should. So I'd like you to see why winter is special and has now come to be. Come, hold on tight and get ready to go." Then out flaps her wings as they take off from the snow. Over the forest and up in the sky, Cyril and the Queen fly ever so high. They can see the world resting and moving inside, getting ready to sleep and all bleary-eyed. As Cyril wonders and ponders some more, his eyes grow wide as he watches in awe. Yes, winter is lovely and beautiful indeed, composting its return from flower down to seed. He sees Rabbit resting with her babies close by, nestled deep in the ground, looking ever so shy. Now all Cyril's friends are lying down low, ready for winter deep under the snow. Safe and content, and as peaceful as can be, curled up with their loved ones in hole, burrow or tree. Mother Earth blows the wind which bows to the north, while grey fluffy clouds float by and come forth. Cyril is cold, but feels warm in his heart, and he smiles at Queen Winter, for he knows they must part. Her Highness smiles back, and with a twist and a spin, out of her bag she pulls a big shiny pin. Dancing about, the Queen pops a cloud, and cheerfully gleaming, she shouts out loud, "Oh magic behold, oh magic aglow! please pour your gifts out through the snow." Then suddenly tumbling out from a tree are berries and nuts, all of them free. "Oh, thank you, Queen Winter," Cyril declared. "I now see why winter with friends is best shared." Little Cyril swings high into his nut-rich tree, and closing his eyes feels as safe as could be. Opening one eye, he sees a flash and a spark. As his eyes grow wider, he looks into the dark. There is nothing to see, and the Queen is gone, but she's left behind magic for everyone. The stars twinkle shyly as the moon smiles down, proudly wearing a silver crown. The wind wraps the trees as the roots stay strong. Then the wind starts to blow her whistling song. "Ooh, sleep tight, little one. Ooh, oh, sleep tight until the winter season has gone." Now deep in the forest it is ever so quiet, and the animals are all resting as one, patiently, patiently waiting for spring to come.